Hello, hello. We are just going to hop in right now to our story quest because I'm so excited. I've been seeing screenshots of this everywhere. This is Chiori's Story Quest and our little fashionista. We are going to start. We're going to hop in. Navigate. We're going to just hop right in. Find where we need to go. Let's start. I mean, I suppose this is closer. I don't know how long the story quest is or what the story quest is going to be like. Hi. Let me stop by the Adventurers Guild real quick. It said I had to... do that. Okay. So I didn't know what to do today. The events are kind of ending, and I got so absorbed doing the alchemy quest last night, and I was like, maybe I should do this, but... Oh, I see her. I was doing...
Let's see what they're for.
Paimon!
Fashion Week? Ooh, why don't we go check out some of the shops? Maybe we can pick up some cool new clothes.
I was doing the alchemy quest last night, and... Oh, that scared me, the whispering in there. Yeah, I was gonna do it, but then I was like, no, I kind of want to do Chiori's story quest, because I haven't done any story quests really at all lately. I'm really far behind. And yeah, we're just hopping right into it. No shenanigans. We don't have time for that. I want to get into the story.
Is this really okay? I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit.
And its voice, which is good.
Tell me
Hi!
you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
Hi! Don't tell me you think I cheaped out on the dress. Oh, I would never think that of you, Chiori.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori. I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chiori boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Move myself over a little bit slightly so I'm not blocking the text as much. Oh, so she's getting married.
Chiori? She's actually at her shop today?
She's actually at her shop? She's actually working? Shocking.
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises.
I'm so happy these are voiced because some of these quests are not voiced, which means I have to voice them, and that gets a little tiring.
Now, remember to not fold the gown or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
I do not have a PNG of that. I'm not quite sure what that is. But I can look into it and possibly prepare it for next stream. I'd have to go into my files and add it, but it's just Moki today. Just Moki. Just Moki. But I can look into it and what it is. I do prefer otters, I will say. But I love eating fish.
I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Oh, so we have a wedding we're preparing for?
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today.
God, I hate Paimons. You're actually working today? Oh my gosh, look at you doing your work.
Is that really so shocking? It is mine, after all. Anything you're looking for today? A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
A PNG is a picture. Yes, and in order to put it on my model, you have to put it into your files in VTube Studio. And I'd have to go on Google and find it and download it and then go into my files and then put it into my VTube Studio files and then go back into VTube Studio and then load it onto my model and then attach it to my model and then, yeah. It's not easy being anime. It's not easy being 2D. The 2D Laifu is not as easy as it looks, my friends. A patchwork character of Patchwork Pals. She's a green fish with red, pink, and green fins. Sounds delicious. Oh.
Hey, Paimon's not a kid.
Oh,
Paimon, you are a baby.
well. If news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Chiori sounds a little sleepy.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun. But it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
I love her character design so much, but her gameplay I think is a little underwhelming, but I haven't tried it yet.
Will you be showing off some of your designs
We'll see.
too?
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends.
Ooh.
Come to think of it, it was also at a previous Fashion Week that our label first took off.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Ah, Paimon, please.
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction.
So what is she going to prepare for this week's Fashion Week?
Why would
Let's see.
anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year? In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Huh. Okay, so maybe fashion's more complicated than Paimon thought.
So we're getting a lesson on fashion. Passion for fashion. She's a Bratz doll.
You're saying we'll be able to see new Chiori designs at the show?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well,
Illegal
I still have the same
materials,
personality
illegal
being the
dresses.
fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you
Look at her
concerned that your
heels.
shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
I saw a post about her shoes, but looking at her shoes, I'm really like, how is she gonna fight in these shoes? There's no way.
I've already taken steps
I
to
want to.
ensure that
Oh, I want to play as her already.
I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Excuse me. Coming through. Coming through. Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm
Hi.
really
Oh,
sorry.
Kirara.
Deep breaths, Kirara. Then start again.
Start again, Kirara. Try that and do it again with a lot of effort and style.
As well? Oh, jeez. I've really kept everyone waiting. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Like, look at Kirara's feet. They look so comfortable. And then you look at Chiori's feet, and I'm just like, how is she standing? How is the gravity working there?
These two are the Traveler and Paimon. With how well traveled you are, you've probably heard of them already. And this is Kirara. Star courier of
Haven't
the
we already
Komani
met
Express.
Kirara canonly?
She's a Nakamata, in case
maybe?
you were wondering about the tails.
She's a Nekomata, in case you were wondering about the tails.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. And
Ah.
if you had to see me like this. I know I'm late, but if an opportunity arises in the future, I still hope you'll choose Komania Express.
I will, because you're adorable.
So, what was the holdup?
Amazon could
Sailing
never.
delays, bad weather.
Huh? No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Why is it focusing on her tails? This feels very strange. Okay.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I
Look at her
didn't run
tails.
into
Can you guys,
anyone
should I
exactly.
move? Look at her
I
tails
just
going
got a little
crazy.
lost.
Let me bend down so you guys can look at her tails. Look at her tails go. Look at him go. Go, tails, go. Go, tails, go. The effort. Look at the tails. They're on my head right now. Now they can punch me. Look at them coming from my head. Look at Kirara's tails are coming out of my head. It's like an alien appendage coming out of me. Look at that. This is... Look at this. Thank you, Genshin. This is a golden moment. Look at this. I've never been so disgusted yet so entranced in my life. Look at this coming out of my head. She's like petting me and also like alien tentacles coming out of me at the same time. It's amazing. Your tails.
You're honest as always, I see.
We know where her budget went. This is where Kirara's whole budget went. Interesting.
Alright. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine.
Skill
They
issue.
were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komunia Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
So it was a targeted hit?
I got the sense that they were actually
Two
targeting
tails
Chiori's
supremacy.
goods.
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Oh, are you okay, Kirara?
Oh, I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you?
Kirara is definitely she's one of the bandits confirmed.
Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Well...
There goes those tails again.
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
Maybe it was an omen. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Okay. That was fun. Her tails are really, they really impress me. They really do something for me. In a non-furry way. In a totally normal, non-weird anime way. Her tails are intriguing to me.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk. So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me. So I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chiori Boutique's delivery.
It is Raiden. Definitely a normal, makes me want to pet a cat kind of. This is definitely a normal pet cat type situation. Normal.
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here.
Chiori, I'm not even sure you can walk in those heels. Can you fight in them?
Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
All right. The guy said that the commissioner was
Uther.
someone by the name
Uther?
of Uter.
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 That name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly
I
why
love how
didn't wanna
Traveler's
bring it
just
up
standing
to
here
you.
during this conversation like, okay.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
Oh, so he's like a business rival.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square. Uter, however,
Uter.
just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name. I've already warned him before.
Not your good
I
name.
swear. But I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Oh, okay, now she's
Wait,
mad.
Chiori, where are you going?
To teach someone a lesson.
Oh, we're
You
going to
must be tired
Uter.
after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading?
Chiori!
Oh yeah, let's raid her shop.
And she's gone.
Let me in, let me in.
Oh no. What should we do?
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But
Oh, she
with the
walks on her
fiery
tiptoes.
temper,
Kiara
I'm just
walks on her
worried whatever
tiptoes.
she's about to do will feel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion Week.
Or are they just cat feet? Or are they just
Traveler,
tiptoes?
Paimon,
What?
could you go after and check out the situation for me? As a
Yes.
formal employee of Komania Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll take good care of Chiori.
Cat feet.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uter guy's safety.
Started. She has toe beans. I think she does have toe beans. I think, didn't someone take like a close-up of her and she does have toe beans? I have her. I do have her. Let's take a look real quick. I have her. There. Can you see them? She do have she have the beans. She got the beans. You can kind of see them down here. She do got the beans. Catch up with Chiori. She has the beans. Wee. I don't. Does Diona have them too? I'm not sure.
Any chance you're on the clock, officer?
Oh, look at the Thickums robot behind her. Nice.
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh? And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Chevras, we meet again.
Chevras.
Well,
Are
things
you
seem
out on
fine
patrol?
my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made. I suppose
Thanks
it's
to that
chaos
film we
I'm
made.
now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask me.
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Chiori just has tension with everybody. Everybody she talks to, she has tension with. How is she a saleswoman when she has tension with everyone?
Okay. A man hired
Okay.
bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything.
Look at Traveler in the back. Useless. Traveler, you are useless.
Are you planning to?
Not if I can help it.
All right. Where is this person?
If you took Traveler out of Genshin and just tweaked the story slightly,
Follow me.
I'm just saying. Like, I love the plot that Traveler has.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
I just wish they either kept to it or
When trouble stops coming
Didn't.
my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
gonna go in for a nice, soft. There we go.
This should be the place. You all wait here. I'll go have a chat with him.
I noticed she has like headphones on her here, probably like instead of
You know,
walkie-talkies.
Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it.
Does Chiori often need your help?
Like the Traveler storyline is honestly the best in Genshin, in my opinion. I just hate how they're just so useless a lot of the time. And I'm like, I wish things kind of centered around them a little more sometimes.
I'd
You
say
know,
it's
every
mutual.
now and then,
The
maybe.
Special Patrol needs
A
her
little
help
more.
quite often as well. With the uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight.
I mean, this is a story quest, so let's try not to be too critical. This is Chiori Story Quest. It's about Chiori. Let's not judge Traveler. But I am just saying, oh my gosh, Traveler's just sitting there like wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, like not doing anything, just like literally shrug.
But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
There's a joke in there somewhere. I'm not gonna say it though.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion.
I think MiHoYo is that's just what they like to do, is they just have a bunch of side quests where it's fun if you just like don't think about it, but then when you put like 2 seconds of thought into it, you're like, what was the point of this?
As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
Maybe watch one day this is all gonna tie together and we're all gonna feel so silly for this because it's gonna tie together and we're gonna be like, oh, no wonder this happened.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now?
I really hate when she says this because then I imagine Paimon scratching my back. And those tiny fingers scratching my back just gives me the ick.
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful.
Yes, I too get pointless side quests IRL as well.
And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself. So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, so this is what happened.
Tick tock, 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 tick tock.
Huh? Uter, you say?
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior, so he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Sure, but why?
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
Oh, there we go. The heels can't stop her now. Look at those shoes. God dang, I like them.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again.
Her voice actor sounds familiar. Do you guys know what I mean? Who does she sound like?
It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Chiori?
Officer, an assault's in progress!
They pulled out a
Please,
reference?
Officer, you've got to do something!
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened.
Oh, I hate this stupid pose Traveler does. Get a new pose.
Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate
so
you
pretty.
in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, Uter.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
We'll see about that.
We'll see about that, Uter, please. Usher. Usher. Usher.
That scared the heck out of Paimon. How did he just go flying out like that?
Such a graceful arc.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments.
So graceful.
What
You
happened to not doing
gracefully
anything
kicked his
too
butt.
out of line?
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
I'm looking at her design, and this is like armpit impact. Armpit impact.
You could have reported him to the guards.
Look at that.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety.
Oh, that's sweet of her.
Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
How long are we going to watch these two lovers fighting before we get to do anything in this quest? That's kind of what I'm sitting here thinking. I'm like, dang, I don't think I've seen a story quest where two people have gone on so long. Return to her boutique. Okay. How do I get up there? Climb. Climb.
The wind knows me.
Think I can climb that? Is this not the way I came? Look at me go. Stonks. Oh, I love these two dogs. Look at them. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Look at the doggos. Oh, they're so beautiful. We have the gentleman dog and the little lady dog. Oh, she's so... And the toe beans. Do they have back toe beans? They do. Oh, they're so beautiful. And there's these two. Very pretty.
Fashion Week is coming up.
He did the owl.
We're back.
I'm trying to be cute here. I'm just like, look at them go back and forth. How long are they going to go back and forth for? My gosh.
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Oh, that's a big promise.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong.
And then we get
Those
Kirara's
birds are
tails.
time,
Her
along
twin
with a
tails.
certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks. The next time you need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rusula can take the second half. With that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go anywhere near your goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You
I
know,
love how my traveler's
if I
still
bring
stuck on
something up, you can
Dendro.
assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
There's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards.
Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter. Don't you think this is a bit much?
No, protect Kirara at all costs. Protect our baby.
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing. For my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Oh, I'm so tired of the scratching back thing. It sounds gross to me. So she's already talked to the patrol.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then I guess it's fine.
Yes, I am the law.
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say suppliers are super important.
Yes, Paimon. Paimon, you are so observant. The story quest. Oh, you are so observant, my girl.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house. That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chioria brand, yes?
Chioria brand. I like that. That's cute.
Well, I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still not famous enough. My goal is to make the Chioria brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
All of it? Your business would have to get pretty huge then.
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chioria branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Oh, so is her whole outfit from Chioria brand? I wonder what other characters are technically Chioria brand clothing.
Alternatively, of course. You
I
could
guess it
just
does
be a
look
bit
like
more
hers.
careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Looking at the two outfits, I guess I do see similarities. If that's what they were implying, that her outfit is made by her, their clothing is kind of similar. I mean, the flowers on the tails, the gradient design, it's very similar. Oh, interesting.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
I'm sure I could think of something.
Okay, what are we going to do to help with Fashion Week? Let's get into the meat of this now.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me?
Okay,
Simply put,
so we're going to
you'll serve
model.
as my living mannequins.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it.
I hope, are we going to actually get to see Traveler in something
Seeing them
else?
off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
Sounds easy enough.
Can we keep the
The
outfits?
clothes you see during Fashion Week are meant to showcase the designers.
Hi.
They're not exactly suitable for ready-to-wear use.
I want to see Traveler in a different outfit. I hope we get to see that.
Them, though. Feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
A special discount.
Ooh, sounds great. Paimon was just starting to get curious about all this design stuff.
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, Traveler, and I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
If we don't get to see them in the fashion, I'm going to be angry. This is going to be so... I'm going to be so mad. If we don't get to see them in the fashion... Wait until the next morning, 6 to 10. Okay. Next morning, tomorrow... do 6:43. 6:43 a.m. Oh, please show us Traveler in some different clothes, like just a cutscene or a picture or something.
There are leaves around.
There are leaves
I
around.
know just the tune to accompany them.
Oh, enter the boutique. Oh, we get to go inside her boutique? Snoopy time.
Chiori, we're here.
You're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
Wait, has Kirara left already?
This isn't a new patch of Genshin. This is the same patch. I'm just doing the story quest from this version of Genshin. This is just Chiori Story Quest. It's like a side quest. It's not a main quest.
With the special patrol.
Just
Right
a
early.
little side. Little aside.
Did everything go all right on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage. The way they marched forward with Kirara.
Oh, look!
You'd think she was some sort of VIP.
Oh, it's so
For
cute.
the
Look at
second day, the
Kirara.
students came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself.
Look at Navia with her sunglasses marching along with her really cute umbrella. And then look at Kirara in her little box. Oh, she looks like those little delivery boxes like you see people tip over. I wonder what would happen if you just tipped her over while she's delivering. Like, what if I just knocked her over? What would happen?
They took care to clear the path beforehand as well.
Do not
Kirara
tip
wouldn't
the
let
cat
us step on a
box.
single stray rock on her journey.
It's so cute. I just want to, like, knock her over for some reason. Is that mean? I just want to knock her over and just, like, watch her little legs flail.
I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara. An excellent
Kirara.
souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Oh, I love Navia. I do. I love Navia so
Sounds
much.
like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she
Lamented.
didn't have time to prepare something even fancier.
Lament.
I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is. No matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire.
I feel like this story quest has a lot more art pop-ups and pictures than the other ones. I feel like the other ones don't have this much, but there's been like what, 2 or 3 so far?
That same spirit.
That's a
is the
lot.
vision of my brand.
I want the
When she
fashion.
first
Same.
mentioned commissioning An outfit from my boutique.
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Shut up, Paimon. I want to be the brand ambassador. Me. It's all about me.
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to
Ooh,
the
look at
clothes,
the
but also to
kimonos.
figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
She has how many of this orange fabric in the back? She has so many of these.
And here Paimon
They
bought
couldn't
all
put a
the
different
fabric
color?
was for the clothes to look cute.
Fashion is
She
about
really
more than just
likes
looks, my dear.
brown orange.
Especially if you've got your sights set on
Over
a
here,
market
too.
decisive to that.
Up here too. She really likes his color. Look, it's all along here. It's all over here. It's all up there.
Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to...
Indeed.
Oops,
Give
I
me a
cut her
moment
off.
While I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
If Genshin was only... If we could actually design a dress for Traveler to wear, Genshin would be so OP. I would play this quest a million times.
How exactly?
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Paimon has to do one task. Wow, this is sure a lot.
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
Okay, so my...
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Place the inner... Okay. That was easy. Place the kimono. Oh, this is too easy. Place the men's attire. Place the woman's attire. That's too easy. These are these sleeveless dresses, though? Or they don't have sleeves? Oh, go into the fitting room. Hello. A playable Paimon would actually be kind of interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Me in a kimono? I would love to try one on. Kamoki. Hello, I am here to try on my outfit. I am ready to take off my clothes. Please close the curtain while I get naked. Aren't we supposed to be modeling? Where's my clothes?
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design.
Not bad. I mean, there's only 3 styles.
Anyway, let's move on to the real task at hand.
Look at those eyes. Stop looking at me like that.
Over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
Kimonomoki is the palindrome? Huh? Oh. Oh.
Excuse me.
No.
Miss Chiori.
Get out. Get out of my store. Get out. We're closed. I want to put on the dress.
Oh, good morning, Leanne.
Phonetically,
How
yes.
have you been recently?
No. Leanne, get out. It's time for me to play dress up. Get out. Get out.
Not too bad.
Get.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
No, get her out. It's my turn. Me.
No, nothing like that, Miss Chiori.
Me.
To be honest, I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
Oh, drama.
Cancel your order.
But you can keep the deposit, of course. I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your...
Yeah, get her out of here. But also, wait, let's hear the tea. What happened? Why'd she cancel her gown? I want to know the tea first before we kick her out.
It's all right. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Did she get dumped?
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
She's not the blondie from before. What happened to her?
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
She was dumped.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while. A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball. I've pretty much heard it all. Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's best not to pry.
Well, guess this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
When do we get dressed? Give dress.
Let's pick up where we left off.
Yes, dress me. No!
Is Miss Chiori in?
I thought she wasn't open yet. Why is everyone else coming in?
How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Oh! Another L for Chiori.
Oh, could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short? Or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
No need. You don't have to concern
Oh,
yourself
another
with
L
that.
for Chiori.
I'd just like that refund, please.
I'd like a refund.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Is Chiori here? I'd like to return my outfit.
Was that knock in game? That sounded real. What the heck? Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared me. I thought someone was actually knocking on my door. What the heck? Oh my God, that... The heck?
Another one?
What country would I want the... Oh, what type of country would you want the next place to take inspo from? Well, so we've done like European, like Germany. We've done China, Liyue. We've done... I don't know what exactly Sumeru... I don't want to say it wrong, what Sumeru is supposed to represent. Fontaine is French, so that's also European. We have 2 European. Yeah, we have a lot of, like, Indian, Egyptian elements. So, what are we missing? Well, oh, Japan too. Inazuma. What would I like to see next? I think, well, just because Reverse kind of has the vibe going on, I would like to see like an ancient Greek region would be like really cool. Or if not that, I don't know. I think just like a really like America. I think like just like a celestial. Well, I mean, we have Celestia, but like I think just like something that doesn't pertain to a real life nation would be really cool. I'm trying to think what else would be cool. Maybe something like really high modern, like Singapore or something like ultra like futuristic high tech. Wild West would be cool. Okay, Western American. I can see Western American. Okay, cowboy. I can see that. I could see that. Especially with the new Honkai Star Rail character that I've been shamelessly thirsting over on Twitter.
Some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about?
Understandable.
Flood or an apocalypse maybe.
I can see cowboy.
What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes.
Especially now that they've introduced like guns to characters. They've introduced like shotguns and pistols to characters. Like I know Chiori has a gun and so does Navia. So I definitely could see like cowboys being like the next thing. Or like I'd say pirates, but we already have Beidou. But like cowboys would be a really good next one maybe because we already have like the gun mechanic.
Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
Please calm down, sir.
What is he talking about?
Haven't you heard? Chiori Boutique has been exposed for having close ties with criminals.
Did that guy put
It's
it
all
in the
over the
paper
papers.
that we're bad people?
Who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, there is sci-fi stuff in Genshin for sure. I was thinking like a futuristic like planet, like space planet, like stars and but then that's kind of the abyss already. So
If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
You...
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
dang, she's losing so much money.
All right.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
Hem.
Chiori.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried.
These rumors.
No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days. The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself.
So do we get to
There
try
will
on the
be
dress
no
or
doubt about
no?
The quality of my work once my new designs are released. The public just has to see it for themselves.
Miss Chiori, bad news.
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
Man, did that guy really get kicked down and then go and spread all those rumors? Didn't we teach him a lesson, old man?
Is the messenger still here?
Man, I would love like a space concept for Genshin, but I feel like that creeps too much into the abyss/celestial territory. They probably wouldn't.
No, they've already left.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread. All the
That brown
elements that lend
fabric.
life and soul to my designs.
That brown fabric. She really loves that brown fabric.
Designs at all?
She do be loving that brown fabric.
Alof, you stay and watch the shop. I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
We'll go with you.
And we can vouch for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
Please come with me. Go to the supplier. Okay. At least she has enough brown fabric. We don't need any accessories when you have brown fabric. Like, could they not have chosen, like, a slightly different color or something or anything? Okay, let's go talk to this supplier. I just want to chat with him. I just want to have a word. I just want to discuss some things. Go faster, Kazuha. Go faster. We're just gonna have a chat. Just gonna talk. Gonna say hi. Gonna say what's up. Say howdy doody. Oh, wait. Snack shop? Feastos. Fanta. Fish and chips. Pate de fruit. Oh, this looks yummy. Okay, snack break over. Now it's business.
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners.
Steal.
Especially when a reasonable conversation should...
Steal. Bang down their door.
Who is it?
Venger, it's Chiori.
Ugh.
We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
I appreciate her. I do. I really do appreciate Chiori.
Have you read the papers today?
I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days, I never even read the others.
So, these rumors. The Steambird was the one that published them?
Oh, so we should go to Charlotte. Fight her.
No.
Oh, just kidding.
They were in some second-rate fashion tabloids.
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
You would think that. But this time is different. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Chiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
What sort
Oh,
of
that's
photo?
mean.
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
Oh, got him.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
Uter again.
Here, I've got a copy.
Okay, let's see this
See for
photo.
yourselves.
I want to see this photo. Show me. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Show me, show me, show me. Ah. Do I have to read that? Okay, let's try to go through this. Located within our good Court of Fontaine, claims to be a clothing store with a unique style, but there is another side to this tale for those who look beneath that facade. Sources in the Fortress of Meropide say that not a few criminals have boasted of wearing Chiora Boutique's clothes. I just felt that the atmosphere in there suited me, convicted felon Lyles said. Upon close investigation of Chiora's many suppliers, we discovered that there is something more to the discovery, that criminals favor its wares. The boutique is in truth comparable to an invisible hand, like a spider's web that connects these evildoers. Our investigations show that the Wenger family supplies ornaments that adorn her designs, and a certain member of this household is a frequent guest at the fortress. Many customers have been subject to rough treatment at Chiori. A real brute, that one. Never mind refusing to tailor my clothes. Why, she seized her scissors and began wrecking them and then threw me out the window. A clothing store. More like a thief's lair, if you ask me. These are ridiculous. When we asked the criminals why they appreciate this brand, the answer was received that Chiori employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty. Okay.
Behind the scenes, the true Chiori boutique takes shape. Not a fashion house, but a house of lies. Relying on its close ties to the criminal underworld, the Chiori brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top.
No, I read that.
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
But Uter harassed Chiori first. He even hired some goons to attack her courier.
Yeah, he was the one who started it, that little...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon, but it can't be helped now.
That's right. The court of public opinion has already made up its mind. Still, I've got to give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meripede.
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud.
I don't know why she just doesn't take him to court. Fontaine does court more than anyone else. They do law more than anyone else. Why doesn't she just sue him?
They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Aww. I feel bad that she feels bad.
Well, it's no laughing matter. Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes. But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility. It's not something people are just going to forget about in a day or two. Especially when they've found several people to back up their claims.
Yeah, they have the Oratrice Mécanique de Lenise Cardinal for this. This is the whole reason we fought for this. Did we forget that? Did we forget who we are as a nation, Fontaine?
Venger, are you sure you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
If I were younger, I might have said yes. But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this. But my daughter is manning the store during fashion.
Aww, that's sad and kind of mean.
In all of this. She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
I mean, I get it. He doesn't want the negative publicity, but at the same time, you're giving in to rumors and letting the bad guy win.
I understand.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this fashion week go. There's always next year. You just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
You're free to wait things out, Venger. I'll make my own choices.
Yeah, screw you, Venger.
Have you ever thought maybe that attitude of yours is what's gotten you into all this trouble?
Oh my god, if a man said that to me, it's on sight. It's on sight. Have you ever thought maybe it's that attitude of yours that got you into this trouble? Those would be the last words you ever mutter to me.
Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
Oh, she said that.
Fair enough.
She said that.
Then I suppose all there's left to say is best of luck. As for the models, none of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Understood. Take care.
Bye.
So, should we do now?
Without the accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
Public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room.
Oh, that's very true, even on the internet. Chiori dropping
Should've seen it
facts.
from the beginning. Uter knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday was just a trap.
I get him, but I also feel bad for her because it's like I feel like I've never been in this situation where I was dealing with gang thugs and stuff in Fashion Week. But I feel like I've been in situations where it's like you're the victim kind of, but then like you need someone on your side, but they don't want to be on your side because they don't want to be involved. But you're like, but she didn't do anything wrong. And you just need someone to be there for you. And the other person's like, well, I'm sorry you need someone there for you, but I don't want to be involved in your mess. And it's like, sometimes you just need a friend. Sad. Chiori, I'll be your friend. I'll be your model. There's Charlotte. Beat her up. Quick. I know she didn't write it. I know she didn't write the article, but I'd still beat her. I'm kidding. Not really.
Looking for you, of course. Did you see the fashion tabloids this morning?
Yeah, best friends go to court with you.
You do, huh? Whoever wrote our article must know Steven. Whatever something so defamatory. Unfortunately, all papers are something share our sources and journalistic integrity. Mr. Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander. I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I
Ooh, okay, Charlotte, come through for us.
distort the facts.
Okay, Charlotte, are you going to help us? Are you going to write a good article then?
With your help, we might be able to get some people on our side.
It's my pleasure. I've met Miss Chiori several times.
Armpit impact.
The person that article makes her out to be. She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur Verite. Speaking of Miss Chiori,
Armpit
do you know where
impact.
she went? Alof told me we were all together.
She was just here. Maybe she went over there? Let's go check.
Catch up with Chiori again.
If you
Oh.
ask me, I think Chiori is done for.
So weird.
I mean, what did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I'll fight for Chiori. Come here. You want to go? 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 Punk. I bet they're gossiping too.
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before.
Really? How was it?
The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals.
Bomb
I
them.
guess. I've
Keep
got the
bombing
chills just
them.
thinking about
Keep
it.
bombing them. Bomb them. Keep bombing them. That's what you get for messing with my girl Chiori. Bomb them. That's what you get. That's what you get. I know. I wish you could kill the NPCs.
Oh no, we've lost her. Did you hear what all those people were saying? Paimon can't believe they bought all that nonsense.
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of interviews, so the general public hasn't had a chance to really get to know her.
I'd like to get to know her.
It's also true that her
This
way of
old
dealing
man
with
is very
things can
sus
be
in
a
the corner.
little extreme sometimes.
I want to know what he's saying.
This is all Uter's fault. Paimon would pick him up and throw him across the room too if she could. Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you? You know,
That would only make
So
the
I keep cutting
situation
off
worse
Paimon.
for her.
What?
I'm sure Miss Chiori knows that too.
How many times have I cut off Paimon now? I'm so sorry. I'm trying to let you guys listen to the story too, but I keep cutting her off. I've cut off Paimon, I think, 4 times now.
Let's just return to the boutique and see if she's there then.
Oh no, it's zapping me away.
Elaf, we're back!
I wanted to see what that old man was saying. See if he wanted to square up a few times. Practicing breaking up with the. I want to hear what the old man was saying. I think he's talking some. I think he's saying some things. I just want to check. I just want to check in with that oldie.
Who's this?
Oh, it's the girl who's getting married.
This is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh, if you're asking for a refund, I'm gonna fight.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right? Wait, please don't say you're returning that dress too.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out, I'd be more than willing.
Also, look at all the like hats she keeps outside her store. The crime rate in Fontaine must be so low.
Ah, so you've come across that article as well.
Yeah, you probably don't know this, but after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Why?
Why is the music so intense right now? I'm like on edge, but they're just like it's like touching, but the music's like dun dun dun.
My fiance owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chiori Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress. He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes and how pretty they were. Being able
And then
Oops, cut her off. My bad.
And then something happened to the business, and we ran into major mora problems. We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
Aww. So basically, we just want to beat up everyone in Fontaine to save Chiori's reputation. That's where we are right now.
But didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress.
Oh, that's nice of her.
And that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Oh, that's really sweet of her.
well, that's a good thing, isn't it? I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
It is good. It's just, after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiance happened to walk into the room, and when he saw me, he froze on the spot.
Ah, what a shame. He's not supposed to see it until the wedding day.
Oh, thanks, Charlotte. That's not comforting.
Well, see, that wasn't actually the issue. He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Huh? So wait, that means...
Yeah. Miss Chiori covered all the costs.
Aw,
and
Chiori.
the fabric,
She's so cute.
accessories, beading, construction. It was all of the highest quality.
Oh, we love Chiori. I love her.
Tisha, I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique. Would you mind going on the record?
Huh? Well, if it would help Miss Chiori out, I wouldn't mind at all.
I think it'd go a long way. Your real experience is more powerful than all those lies combined.
Hey, Olaf! Has Chiori come back here since we left?
Huh? I thought you were all together.
Nope, we lost her.
Well, we were.
She's gone. In the abyss.
If she didn't come back here, then do you know of any
Look at the
other places
dogs.
she could have gone?
So stylish. In my head, it's canon that Chiori dressed them.
Oh, I remember now. There's this one cliff by the sea. Miss Chiori would always go there whenever she was upset.
She pulled a man in from PSO. A cliff by the sea, a high spot when you're sad. She pulled a PSO.
In that case, why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
When you guys in chat say Slad Mandarin, I keep reading it as Slenderman, and I keep wondering why you're talking about that.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Chiori, don't do it! I'm coming for you! Chiori, no! Chiori! Chiori! Chiori, I'm coming for you! Can I not? Dang it! I missed. Thought I could get them. My bad. Chiori! Don't do it! You have so much to live for! Oh, wait.
There you are, Chiori.
I was gonna get the Hydroculus. Chiori, can you wait while I get the Hydroculus, please?
How did you know where I...
Chiori, can you stop
I
being
lost
sad for
you,
1 minute?
didn't she?
No? Okay. Well, I'm
She
here.
did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia was there. She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
I'm not upset. I just wanted to get some fresh air. Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning.
Oh, I'd love to sit with you. It's pretty.
Don't worry. I'll catch you if you fall.
Oh! Yes, mother. Sit with her!
Don't mind if we do.
Traveler, sit with her. Sit with her, dang it. Oh, look at us. Oh, yes. Oh, this is beautiful. You come here often, girl.
Well, how does it feel?
Oh, it feels great.
This place is pretty great.
I'm blushing. It feels wonderful.
Right? It's quiet and open, and far from the relentless critique from fashion commentators.
So romantic.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment every once in a while.
Yeah, she could take me out of my environment every once in a while.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. My parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because they spoiled me as a child. I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves. One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate. One of the servants had to physically remove me.
Oh yeah, isn't it canon that her and Ayaka are friends because she used to sneak in and they're buddies? They're friends?
Whoa, Paimon would have never imagined that.
But even as rambunctious as I was,
Oh, she's beautiful.
when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be. It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. You know the feeling?
Sorta.
My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor.
My Riz
It
makes
wasn't
you guys
long before I had
cringe.
driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago. You could say I really tried their patience.
You could try my patience.
You were that misbehaved?
I wasn't misbehaving
Ah!
exactly.
Smile at me.
I just often had strange ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things.
I want to see her original ideas.
On top of that,
And they were roommates.
I hated the idea of groveling and making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call. Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master. Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
You can do my grunt work.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
Whatever that means.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over Teyvat.
Well, that's a great dream to strive towards.
After that, I came all the way to the Court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion.
Oh, I see a thing in the background. Oh, Chiori, I love you, but there's so many things I need to collect behind you.
I had a lot of fun starting out. Sure, I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted.
Is this weird to say that she has very nice ears?
I had a far more naive view of fashion back then.
Just saying.
As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? A simple concept, surely. Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion.
Well, I know someone who absolutely adored your designs.
Oh, you mean Letitia? Yeah, she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you.
Oddly specific.
That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers.
Oh.
Who would have thought?
Oh,
Even
look at
as
us.
I continue to pursue my dream. My work has also become someone else's.
Just two girls being girls.
All right, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come up with a way out of this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uter wrote that article, and that he hired those treasure hoarders to attack Kirara. Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty rumors so we can publish all our findings in the Steambird once we're done.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either. I know where Uter's clothing factory is located. It might be a good place to start looking for some evidence.
Oh, we're gonna break in.
As for Fashion Week, well, there's always next year, right?
We're gonna steal supplies from Uter, I bet.
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating evidence or participate in Fashion Week. I'm doing both.
But your accessories! Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but to tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember Inazuma.
Oh.
And the vow I made in front of those masters. Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back.
We can do this. We can raid it and take his supplies.
The sea.
I guarantee that's what we're gonna do.
What did you just say, Chiori?
The sea. Seashells, coral. I've got it.
She's gonna make a Moki 2.0.
Got what?
Come, let's take a dip, shall we?
Don't mind if I do.
Chiori, wait, hold up!
If you say so, I wanna, there's a, it's right there. Doobie 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 dabba dabba doobie dabba 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 dabba. Stonks. Dive into the sea.
Chiori, why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
Me, Moki.
A Lumitoir? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too.
What am I supposed to be collecting?
Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs!
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
Yes.
Leave it to us!
Oh. And then we... Ooh, yay. I can't believe she's making a Moki 2.0.
Paimon picked all the prettiest ones in this area. Chiori, will these do?
Everything looks great. I've also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
Great! So are we gonna head back now and make some new designs?
Yes, but don't forget, we've got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back.
We gotta fight.
Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
I mean, do we get to pick out of these? I hope we get to pick.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
Yeah, Chiori's making a Moki 2.0. She's making a design from ocean materials. It's literally me.
I should be able to make it.
Let's go.
Sleep.
Moki 2.0.
No, skipping out on sleep is not the answer.
Sounds pretty similar to the one we've had with Ganyu before.
Giving Paimon
Hanyu? Who's that?
Oh, just our other lover. I'm kidding.
Friend of ours who does way too much overtime. Well, anyway.
I'm getting so far. I'm so grown now. Moki 2.0 model made by Genshin Impact's very own Chiori.
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work. All this grit and determination. It reminds me of the first Fashion Week I ever participated in.
It's so weird hearing Fashion Week because Fashion Week is such a big deal in Korea too. So when I hear Fashion Week, I just think of the Fashion Week in Korea.
What else can we help with?
So I'm just like, Fashion Week? The one in Korea? The one in Seoul? Huh?
Let me see. I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
I can do that.
You got it. Wait.
You heard me. Tear them all up.
Let's go.
When I went to that first Fashion Week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream.
Was it brown fabric by chance? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 just in this shot alone?
I had to make something work, so
Made by
I
Chiori.
tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entrance for the show. I used the larger pieces for the base fabric and the smaller pieces for accessories.
Oh yeah, Chiori just made us dive in the ocean to make sea-themed outfits. It's okay, I needed the brain cell for stream today, so it makes sense.
If it worked back then, why not now? We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in the shop as well.
But you worked so hard on all these outfits.
Paimon, priorities.
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste.
We've been waiting for
I'm
40
not gonna
minutes
let
for
them win,
Traveler's
even if
outfit.
it takes everything I've ever made and more.
We have. What happened to putting us in the outfit to model? What happened to that, Chiori? Oh, yeah. No, we got him from the ocean, and then now she's going to be making my my outfit. Yeah.
Okay, then. Here goes nothing.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer. Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Oh, yeah. I still have Dendro Traveler on, which is actually quite satisfying. I can get all of them at once. I never switched to Hydro Traveler. Scatter! And then she turns into Farina.
Good job. That should do it.
Chiori, are you all right? Sorry for taking so long. I got
Navia.
Whoa. What happened to your shop? Who did this? Those monsters. Slandering you in the papers wasn't enough for them.
Oh, I love Navia.
Who sent people to wreck your shop?
She's so adorable.
Give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes, I think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
This brown fabric is my enemy.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, cause you see,
I did it.
Ugh, what is this? A soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh, so that's what happened.
I love Navia. She's such a girl's girl. We love her.
Ahead of myself just now. Back to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just
Armpit impact.
like I didn't say anything.
Navia sure is scary when she's angry.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a false accusation. No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
You and Chiori are really close.
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town.
There's truly armpit impact.
Formal wear is custom tailored here.
A white knight girl's girl. She truly is. She's a girl's girl. She comes in a pinch. She saves you. She would pick you up and carry you out of a burning building. We love her.
Now, if only
That's why you thought Linny was a gal.
as well.
Armpit impact is real.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly. Plus, With how much your intel has helped us out in the past, to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
I don't think that's a compliment, Navia, but okay, we'll take it.
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway,
That is
we both
interesting.
know
What
why
is
I'm
the
here.
armpit ratio?
Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
What is the armpit ratio to men of men to women in Genshin? You're tricked by a femboy armpit. I need to look at the statistics later. What is the statistics of armpits in Genshin Impact of men to women? I'm genuinely curious now. We need to check this. I have a lot of characters, so we're gonna look at this later.
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled
The licks make you weird.
weird. I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Oh, no problem.
No
I've got a few
problem.
of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show. When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Ask away. I'm all ears.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
Get ready for Linny and Lynette.
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet?
Armpits.
No! What happened to the boutique? Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one lands a full feature on the front page of the Steambird tomorrow.
Write about armpit impact.
Not this again.
I'm truly loving armpit impact. Hello. Hi, let's see. We have Farina. No armpits. Raiden. No armpit. I hate to do this. Clean. No armpits. Thank God. Okay. Search for Linny and Lynette. I should go through every Genshin design. And just see what the statistics are of armpits, men to women. I'm getting closer. I can smell Linny and Lynette. I can smell them. Thank God. I was like, who do I have? And then I was like, oh, I have Klee equipped. I was like, okay, let's just take a look. I won't make any comments on her armpit. I just wanted to see if they were exposed. Are we going in their house? We're going in their house. Oh, no, they came out.
You're both here.
A moment later and you'd have...
Well, yeah, Linny has armpit impact. But Lynette, unfortunately, is not part of armpit impact, so...
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori. She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances. The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
You know, I originally wanted a teardrop on my face too, but then doesn't a teardrop under your eye symbolize something else?
Oh,
What do you mean, unfortunately?
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help. Just say the word and we'll take care of it.
okay, so it's like this.
So it's like this! And then drop the hottest diss track ever.
Is that all we'll need to do?
I mean, look at the garters, the armpits. I love it.
Cake for the two of us.
Paimon's glad to hear it. Well then, guess it's about time we go and find some evidence for all the bad stuff Uter's been doing, right? Chiori said we shouldn't disturb
Okay,
her
so
over
now
the
are we
next
going to be
couple of
doing a
days.
domain for Uter?
Check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
But the show's in another 2 days, isn't it? Will she be able to make the deadline?
The teardrop tattoo.
Well, according to her, she
Hmm,
wants to first beat
interesting.
Uter fair and square at the show.
Very
And
interesting.
then defeat him in the court of public opinion.
A two-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, confrontation second.
I love Lynette, but something about Linny. Something about him.
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
The armpit's really distracting me, I'm not gonna lie. I can't stop looking at it.
Okay, then let's also do as Chiori's. Oh, Paimon sure.
Sorry, I cut off Paimon. That was intentional that time. Wait until 2 days later. Tick-a-tack, 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 tick-a-tack. Adjust my seat. Stretch my back. Take a sip of drink. And we're there. 2 days later. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to 2 days later. Go to his clothing factory. Oh, Farina. You're so baby girl. I know, I've been focusing way too hard on the armpits, but I can't stop. Once you notice them, you just can't stop. The ears were less weird, so should I be focusing on their ears? Really? The ears are less weird than armpits?
Chiori! How are the new outfits coming along? You look kinda tired.
Just a few steps left now. I've handed the rest over to Olaf. We should be able to make tonight's show.
I have a very interesting story about ears. Remind me to tell you guys later.
Wow, that's cutting it real close. Are you sure she'll be okay without you?
I have an ear story.
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uter has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
Okay, Paimon totally gets that this is all his fault and he totally deserves it, but wouldn't we technically be trespassing on his property if we just barge in like this?
We are criminals. Let's
His
go.
factory is usually open to the public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean visitors can't stop by for a tour.
I didn't notice that Traveler's wrist has color on it too. What? When did she get a glow
We're
bracelet?
just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Well, when you put it that way.
Anyway, Uter's factory is right over there.
Why would he open a factory over there?
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end...
So he's like a drop shipper or something?
He prefers low prices and large sales volumes.
Or like a stock supplier, and she's like the high-end like retailer, and he's like the stock supplier, I think.
All right.
You make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
I just wanna. Oh, I really haven't cooked in a while.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Moki, don't be cooking. Oh. Down, Farina, down. I'm gonna trade Klee out.
Kamisato Ayaka, present.
Ayaka. For my standard team. I'm just going with my standard team for this. Oh, and I get my girly. Ooh. Look at her go. Wow. I like it. I like her a lot. Okay, so we get to play as Chiori now.
We're in. There really is nobody here.
How is she running in these shoes?
Welcome, dear visitors.
Look at these shoes. Look at her go. That's impressive.
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Oh.
Please, follow me, dear guests.
Die.
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
Ugly. Perish.
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Kind of looks like ours.
Seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
Investigate.
This is the studio.
Nothing strange. Marketing expenses.
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room.
Paimon sounds like a Milky Way cookie. That sounds good. Oh. Oh.
Did the door just close?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Why is it moving?
Oh, we got locked in. Help! Help! I'm too beautiful. I'm too beautiful for this. How dare you? Look at her slicing. It's gorgeous.
Where did this thing take us?
I'm gonna see if I can.
There's someplace deeper inside the factory.
Did I do that wrong? We'll try CRK. What is that? Look it. I summoned my doll. Oh. Okay, she disappeared. Oh, we swimming. We swimming now. As Chiori. Ah, Cookie Run Kingdom. I played on my phone. I just never streamed it. I have played it before, though. Because it's really popular in Korea. Let's see. Oh. So if I hold this. Wait, I want to try something real quick. Ooh, okay. Well, don't do that to me. Wait, I want to try something real quick. I want to try. Hold on. I want to try something real quick. If I could try something. So. No? Oh, I can't switch. Someone managed to switch. I don't know how they did that. Let's see her. Ooh. That's her cue. Someone managed to jump to do that, the teleport thing, and they changed mid-air, and then... How did they do that? Do you change, like, as you let go of the button? How did they do that? I don't know. Someone did do that, though. I don't know how they did that, but they did do that. They did that! Oh. Go, 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 go. This reminds me of Tartagalia's, story quest.
This place is filthy. Are the clothes from Uter's shop seriously made here?
Look over there.
Ugh, look over there.
Ugh,
Nasty.
that water looks super nasty. Oh,
I want to know how they timed it.
from all the way over here.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uter?
They should have brought a camera.
So he was actually the one who opened an underground factory.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch.
He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Should the clothes made here even be worn?
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
That's terrifying. Let's take some photos right away as evidence.
Oh, there we go. Take pictures. Ka-ching. Ka-ching.
This way he won't be able to try and deny anything in court. All right.
Oh, in
let's
court.
get going.
We're gonna sue him. Chiori's elemental, yeah. Oh, can dash forward. Yeah. And then elemental scale, and then dash towards the target. Yeah. We already figured this out. So you want me to go?
Doesn't look like there's a path here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
Spot on. 9 seconds. There we go. There we go. There's no chest down there, is there? No. Just making sure. You never know if there's a hidden chest. You just always want to check.
This place seems like some kind of warehouse. Ugh, and it stinks too.
Probably what Paimon smells like.
What's going on? Our way in's been blocked.
He wants to trap us in the factory. Willy Wonka.
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
Nighty night.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yes. And that's because we used to be partners.
Plot twist. They used to be partners.
Now you're telling us you used to work together?
And they were roommates.
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together. In the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe.
Paimon would smell like a knockoff Squishmallow. I could see that.
But with
I could smell that.
criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uter's confidence disappeared little by little.
So they were partners, and then one of them became good, one became evil.
Finally,
Iconic.
right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of. And we parted ways. For my part, I gambled it all and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end, well,
You received the acclaim of all Fontaine while Uter gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
Sketchy stuff, but it says dodgy stuff.
I don't know the exact details of what happened after that. All I know is, after I opened Chiori Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
So it's jealousy.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished.
Man, why am I on the same wavelength as Paimon?
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first. Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
Okay, let's see what we need to do.
Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything.
Did I do anything to the factory? What do we do? Oh.
Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
This should be easy. I should be using Chiori though. Is there gonna be more?
Delicate as silk.
Delicate as silk. I love that. Ooh. There's your bestie, Ayaka.
Look over there. Seems like there's a way out. Maybe we can use these mechanisms to get higher.
Use these mechanisms to get higher?
Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Ah, use those mechanisms.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
There we go. Oh. Warning.
Unauthorized intruders entering
There's a joke to be made there. Oh. Okay, and then up I go. And then treasure.
unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Man, I would be freaking out if this alarm was going off.
We finally made it out. Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs
The heck?
changed?
Oh.
Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
And then I go up. I go up, I go up. And then I go here, and then I go up. I'm just living on a hope and a prayer. Where? Oh, that way. It's gonna push me down, and then here. And then I go here, and then... Oh, I fell. I fell. And then here. This is a little confusing. Is it getting higher pitched and faster? Is it? That's making me nervous if it is. Shut up, robot. Oh, a chest. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Go into the stinky water. Whee! And then I follow the... I mean, that wasn't hard, but it was also, like, kind of hard, but also, like, not kind of hard, but also, like, a little bit, like... I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. And then I come up through your sewage pipes.
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out of here.
I just know where to go somehow. My fingers just know.
Finally, the entrance at last.
Ooh, tear. Oh. Or not. Look at Traveler's pose.
Oh, those chambers.
It was difficult, but felt easier than it should have been. Yeah, right? It's hard to explain. Like, it was hard, but also kind of easy. So it's like, it was like, okay, it wasn't that difficult. It was like the right amount of easy and hard. Like, that was like surprisingly perfect. I don't know.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uter.
Oh, they got the thick mommy robots. Not fair.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
Oh.
More mechanical guards? Really? Ever thought about
She's got a ponytail.
For a legitimate purpose?
Oh, but this is
Never trust a man with a ponytail. I'm kidding.
What? Destroying Chiori Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
Your rotten rags.
Fashion is merely a laughable farce. A carnival of ignorance.
At least it's not like a little skinny ponytail like Zhongli.
You know what your
He's
problem
got
is,
thick
Uter?
hair.
You've become so obsessed with the
And the
concept of
swoop
fashion
bangs.
itself
Oh, we gotta give him
that you
credit.
let it paralyze
It's nice.
Stop
He
trying
takes
to
care of
cater
his
to it.
hair.
Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
Zhongli has a ponytail. If you can call it that.
Fashion is about aspiring towards a certain ideal. But it's up to you to decide what it is. My brand caters to no one but myself and my vision. That's my ideal. And it's...
Fight, or kiss.
Well,
I don't know.
once the
Whatever
people
you want.
witness their former
Fight or kiss.
darling's
Something. Decide.
spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
That's what you've been trying to prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long? You weren't like this before, Uter. What happened to the man who wanted to make something that would bring the entire world to its knees?
He realized long ago how utterly naive and ridiculous that dream was.
You gave up on your dream, but that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible at all. You think you understand, but you're just a bitter man who let his regrets dictate his choices. You regret giving up on your dream. So you stopped at nothing to prove to yourself that it wasn't the wrong choice. This whole thing, Uter. It's pathetic.
Pathetic? Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all of Tibet by storm. Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
So are we gonna fight or are we gonna kiss?
You're right. Maybe all but more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
Oh, that's deep, Chiori.
You.
Oh, he got a gun. You've got a show to catch.
Just leave this guy to us.
No, you go instead.
But he has a gun.
He has a gun.
It'll be fine. Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan. I'll deal with him. Some lessons are best delivered in person.
Bye.
Catch up with us soon.
Okay, we'll just leave you with the guy with the gun, and I'm sure he's just gonna let us walk away because why not?
Trying to leave, are we?
Oh, she sliced the bullet. Did she slice?
Held back all this time because of our past partnership.
Oh, she did that.
But all that changed after our tour of your factory.
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
No matter what you've been through, no matter why.
And she's on her tippy toes. Ugh, queen.
If I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy. Allow me to show you the true meaning of the Chiori brand.
Are we getting a fight scene? Fight scene? Fight scene? Fight scene? Fight scene?
The Chiori brand represents more than a person or a trademark.
Ah, she's so beautiful.
It's a way of life.
Oh my god. Oh.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week. Please feast your eyes on the extravaganza that Chiori has prepared for
What's
you
this?
today.
What's this?
Brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
And wholly unique. And most importantly,
An enduring, never say die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chiori brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress.
Oh my gosh.
Chiori herself.
This is gorgeous. Look at the ocean themed. It's me. I love it. Oh, here she comes.
Lights, cameras, over here, please.
Oh, I love it.
Let the show begin.
Oh, she's
the world
gorgeous.
may change. Fashion along with it.
Oh my
But
god.
Chiori will remain the same.
Oh, Navia. Oh.
Which is too great.
Oh,
Chiori
Kira.
caters to no one. Not even the times.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Chiori will always lead the fashion of our time.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
Finally, let's not forget.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand. Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
Happy Fashion Week, Chiori. That was beautiful. The music. Oh, Genshin, the music. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Oh, the music.
How about this?
A little more to the left.
Like this?
Perfect.
The music. Oh, beautiful. The outfits, stunning. The way they were talking was just gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. That was so gorgeous.
Oh, that looks great! Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
That was stunning. I'm stunned. I loved it.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
I'm so happy. That was wonderful.
Well, how can you become renowned through all of Teyvat without a fancy signboard of your own? The Spina's way ahead of you in that regard.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Pear would need an alias, of course. How about... the Hangry Bird.
So, does that mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
That's actually not a bad idea.
That sounds super snuggly and warm.
Oh, Kirara, you're so cute.
Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Oh, we love a happy ending.
Huh? You really mean it?
Of course. The same goes for you too.
Branding is important.
If you have need of any costumes in the future, just drop me a note.
What about something other than a costume?
Ooh, Lynette.
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Well, I don't really need anything. Just don't be a stranger, all right?
I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden.
Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara?
Huh? About that.
The Spina di Rosula
Oh.
has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine.
If she's got her umbrella and her sunglasses, she is ready to bounce.
What? No, that's so embarrassing.
That does not match what she said, but okay.
Ooh, do we get something nice too, Chiori?
No.
Of course. Just hold on a second.
Disrupting public order at the show. Appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization. Using weaponry in public. Hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
Chevras, we can explain.
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the
Oh,
Special
she
Patrol
let
at
us
your
off the hook.
earliest
We love that.
Convenience. Enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to death.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
And if I had, would you have approved?
No, but it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well, I would say I more than made it up to you, have I not?
I love
A
them.
whole underground workshop in the flute.
Whatever they
center,
have
and then
going on.
Sensible, all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
Whatever tension is going on between these two. Yeah, I approve of it.
All right, I won't argue with you. You can have this one.
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal for our efforts. Let's go. Spina's treat.
I'll have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun. Oh, by the way, Chiori, I ran into Venger on the way here. He had a message for you.
I don't need to hear it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book. I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Shelvrus.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. That was really quite an amazing show.
Aww. Definitely lovers. They definitely have some. Look at her smile. They definitely have something going on, those two.
All right, all right. Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast. Come on, we're leaving.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view? I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
A place with a view?
Perfect.
Oh, what is she gonna give us? Go to the agreed location. Wee. This one? Yeah, I'd be more surprised if there was something not going on with those two. Go to the agreed location. Wink, wink. What's happening? What's going on, my girl? What do you need to talk to me about, my love?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh no, it's okay.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
Ah, I wish it was an outfit for Traveler that we could actually change into. That would be so cool.
Here, take this.
Am I actually getting something, or is it just like nonsense?
Oh, wow.
Oh!
And in the style of Chiori boutique too. Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
I almost didn't notice it.
For now. After much consideration, I decided to give them to you two.
I'll take good care of it.
You've been a great help. Even when things were looking bleak, you stayed by my side. There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win. Even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Well, we may have helped a little. But Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
So do we actually get to wear this after the quest, or probably not? But
the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. A single person can only do so much.
we'll see. We'll see if we get to actually keep it.
Chiori Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Oh, and we're back sitting on our spot.
At that point, not if you had anything to say about it. But, about the stuff you said at the show, you aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual. I'm confident in the quality of my work. Create something beautiful, and there will always be people who appreciate it.
Well, guess there's nothing to worry about then. Should we go back and join them at the victory feast?
Oh, yes.
Oh, this is a very pretty view.
But before that, I'd like to admire the view for just a little while longer.
You're my best view.
You know, of all the nights I've spent in Fontaine,
Sometimes Paimon can be right.
I'd say
Sometimes.
this is the loveliest by far.
Oh, Chiori. Oh. A gift from Chiori. Oh no, it goes to your teapot. Where is it? Where'd it go? What's this? Oh, I'm not using that. I saw it go to the teapot. Do I have a... Well, we finished the character story. That was adorable. I thought it was cute. There was a lot more like pictures and stuff in there and not as much action as I thought there might be. I want to go up here. I know I could probably check my inventory if I have something for this. Oh, I could alt sprint. Where did it go? I just want to see if I can unlock this. And then we could check how many primos I have. I don't think I'm going to pull for Chiori just because I'm saving for Archlecchio. Ah, darn. Let's see what my primo counter... Let's see what my primo counter is at now. Okay, not bad. 20 plus 742 primo gems. And then my pity is pretty high. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 60, 70, 80. So I'm almost close to pity, and I'm guaranteed because my last one was Deha. So I'm pretty much guaranteed for Archlecchia when she comes out. So that's cool. I have a guaranteed for her. That's awesome. I just need to keep saving up. I have none there. I have none there. Yeah. Could do a quick 10 pull though. Ain't no way I'm risking it. I'm way too close. I'm sorry. I'm not risking it for Chiori. She's cute and I like her. I like her game mechanics, but there is way too much coming up for me to risk it. Also, for the Chronicled Wish, the new wish, I chose Eula. Except I'm sad that it takes the other one. I could do a 5 pull on this banner. You guys want me to do... We'll do 5 pulls here. Oh, look at that. I got Kevin. Okay. That's the first one I got of him. Skip. 2 more. Skip. Last one. Lame. Okay, we got Kevin. That was pretty cool. That's pretty neat.
A blade embraces its duty.
And then we got our commissions done for today. That's also pretty neat. We did a lot today. We got a lot done. That was pretty awesome. And we got Cave. I didn't have him before, I don't think. I think maybe I did. Did I? Maybe I did. I don't remember if I did or not. I think I'm going to leave it at that. That's a good place, I think, to end it today. Is we did all of Chiori's Story Quest. The ending scene, I will say the start was a little slow, which is a criticism I think I tend to have about a lot of Genshin stories, is that the beginnings tend to be a little bit slow. But it ended on a very good note, so I'm very happy about that. Anyway, Chiori Story Quest, it was really good. There's a lot more story quests I've never done. So if I ever want to just get some quick primos and all of that, I definitely have a lot more I could do. But I'm going to be waiting for the next banner to come out, and we pretty much have a guarantee. So we're going to be getting the new character. So that is guaranteed. I'm so happy. We guaranteed. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining. I'm going to leave it there. Next stream is going to be Friday. I am going to say I have been working. I know there's not a lot of people here right now, but I'm going to just say, and I'll repeat this on Friday maybe. We're ending. I'm going to say real quick, I have been working on something secretly behind the scenes very hard. And next week, and maybe the next couple weeks, I'm going to be working even harder behind the scenes on some things in order to finish a special project for my streams. So in order to get this special project going on, I'm going to be a little bit busy. So probably next week, just a forewarning, next week, and probably most likely 2 weeks from now, especially 2 weeks from now, I'm probably going to have a very short stream schedule. So next week, and then the week after that, my stream schedule is probably going to be kind of short, a little bit messed up, because we're working very, very hard for something behind the scenes that I can bring to stream. Very hard. A lot of work. I don't want to say what it is yet, because I feel like it brings bad luck to talk about it, but I am grinding for it. So I hope you guys understand if next week's stream schedule and maybe 1 or 2 weeks next month might be a little bit wonky. Just know I'm doing it so that way I can finish up some of these projects. So that's all I'm going to say. And yeah, I'll let you guys know on Saturday, Sunday, whenever my next stream is, because I know more people will probably be there, but it's exciting. I just can't say anything more than that. Just forewarning that yes, the schedule will be wonky. But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Armpit impact is real. And I am afraid to say, I too am an offender of armpits. So I guess I can't really say much because I also have somewhat exposed armpits. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I appreciate it ever so much. I had a lot of fun today. And with all the armpits. I will see you guys next time. And for now, bye-bye.